Hi, I'm Levanson Atkinson, aka the Love Doctor, and today I have a special guest.
Pastor Fred Thomas III, Senior Pastor of the Greater St. Peter Baptist Church here in Heavenly Hempstead.
And today I'm here to ask him questions, a little bit of something about love. So, Pastor, what's your definition of love?
There are three different kinds of love.
Okay.
It depends on which one. You know, you talk about a brother and sister. You talk about eros. You talk about phileo, and you talk about agape. There's no greater love than agape love.
Why is that?
That's the love of God for His people here on planet Earth.
Oh,
So I guess we can talk about agape and how God created man in His image and after His likeness created He both male and female.
yes, sir.
And when we look at God's love towards us, and I have to say what Scripture say, in that while we were yet sinners,
Yes, sir.
Christ died for us.
Right.
You know, most times people wait for people to do right before they give them an unworthy gift. But God gave us the gift of salvation in that while we were yet sinners, Christ came and died for us. So our salvation has already been purchased when we arrived here. If you talk about love between a man and a woman,
Yes, sir.
a husband and a wife, well, when we look at that, first of all, we got to look at marriage, the union of marriage, and how God Himself performed the first wedding and united Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden.
Right.
And then if we look at when Jesus made His arrival,
Right.
His first miracle was performed at a wedding in Cana of Galilee when He changed water to wine.
Yes, sir.
So when I look at the love between a man and a woman, that's a very important factor there.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that can be filtered in.
Yes, sir. Speaking of man and woman, I heard that you've been married for a long time.
Well, God allowed my wife and I to live. This December the 16th, we'll be married 50 years.
50 years, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. That's through the highs, the lows, the ups, the downs, the rights, and the wrongs. Through it all.
Yes, sir.
The only thing I can say is,
What made you keep the faith through it all, through all the temptation and people you could have been with, or things in your past and things in your future? You don't never know what's going to happen, but you stay strong with her. How do you keep the faith like that?
I don't tell you that I've been the perfect husband
Right.
the whole 50 years, but certainly I had an encounter with Jesus that changed my life forever.
Yes, sir.
And because of my level of commitment to Him, and He honors marriage, you know, and to understand what Scripture says about marriage and who I am and what I should be to my wife.
Right.
And that keeps me stable. That keeps a solid foundation under me to become knowledgeable of what God said. For this cause shall a man leave his mother and father and take unto him a wife, and they shall become one. Although we are twins, raised in different homes, raised under different circumstances, raised under a different set of principles and things, but yet I have to thank God that He's been the stabilizing base between my feet, between my wife and I. Because, you know, there are times you want to throw in the towel. I'm not going to say every day was Sunday, you know. And I think that's one of the things that young people need to see, that marriage is giving and taking. You know, giving and taking. To get to know one another, to be able to
share that type of bond,
that bond. There are many reasons why people get married. Many reasons why people get married. You know, but love should be the primary motive.
Factor, yeah.
You know, but then the Bible says that a man and a woman shouldn't be unevenly yoked. You know, unevenly yoked. And that's where the husband and wife, although they come from different backgrounds and raised in different households, under sometimes a different set of principles. Right. But when I left my mother and father, and my wife left her mother and father, and we connected, and through a process of time, right. We have become one. And there are times now that, you know, we don't see things the same way.
Right, because people give up so fast and so easily. They don't stick together and let the time heal each other and let the bond grow.
Well, as I said, it's giving and taking. Right. There are things that we have to be willing to forgive. True. Because there's a lot of times we make mistakes in life. And not only that, women are different from men. Sometimes they already know physically they can't whip you, so they will try to hurt you with words. True. And sometimes they'll speak out of turn, right, to provoke you. But out of my 50 years or 49 plus years, I haven't passed with one lick, and that's been about 48 years ago, and that was under the influence of alcohol. And I regret doing that. And other than that, that has never happened again. Yes, sir. I've never cursed my wife. Yes, sir. And I'm not going to tell you that I didn't think about it, but I never did. I never called her out of her name. Right. You know, I learned to take it and walk away. Right. Even when I didn't agree. Right. I do not allow
your pride to get the best of you.
No, yeah, you got to keep it down. You got to fly. If you know yourself, right, and know who you are, and know whose you are, and do not allow anybody to take you there. You know, everybody ought to know the point in which he or she is going to explode, because words have power. They do. Yeah, words have power. You can say, you can ask for forgiveness, right, but when you release words, they have power. And sometimes words can leave you wounded. Words can cause you to have some sleepless nights based on how you receive. Because if words doesn't have power, right, then God wouldn't have said, you know, stand watch your mouth, watch what you say. So there are times that I have to walk away.
Okay. In today's generation, you see couples are not lasting like they're used to. What do you think is the main problem because of that?
Well, basically, when I look at it from a black perspective, and that's the way I have to see it, sometimes we're not groomed and taught to honor and respect marriage from Jump Street. Yes. You know, and sometimes there are many reasons why we get married. Right. Some people want to get married to get away from home. Huh? Right. Some people just want to get married. Sometimes girls get pregnant. True. You know, I've known guys to get married and walk out of the courthouse and walk off and leave the young lady.
So basically getting married for the agenda.
Yes. Right. The Bible has set a standard as to why a man and woman should be joined together. Right. And I've never wanted to divorce. And I always thought that I could set a standard for the rest of my siblings to follow. And the results of that, I have 7 sisters, and all 7 of my sisters are married. Okay. And most of them have long-term relationships, 40. Although I'm the oldest sibling, I've been married longer than my sisters, but all of them are in the early 40s, perhaps mid-40s and late 30s. I think the least maybe about 15 to 20 years. Right. You know, so that's, we try to make it work. Yes, sir. And sometimes you got to go out of your way to make it work. Yes. Can't be selfish. Right. You know, God spoke, and he tells us the husband's duty. He said, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it. I'm a provider, I'm a protection, I'm the head of my household. Now I'm an old school preacher now. You know, I'm an old school preacher.
Yes, sir.
And I believe what the Bible says, that I'm the head of my house.
Yes, sir.
I run my castle. I run my ponderosa. You know, however you choose to say it, I'm to be honored and respect.
Right.
You know, the Bible says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing.
Right.
You know, so I stay biblically and I stay sound, and Scripture has spoken, and that's what keeps me stable.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you I haven't thought about it,
Right.
I haven't considered it,
Right.
but at the end of the day, you know,
Yes, sir.
I'm still there.
Still stay strong.
You know,
For all those people out there, can you give them advice that's looking for a relationship right now? What's the key things that they should do to help them?
number one, you need to be sure
Sure. Okay.
that she's the right one.
Okay.
You know, we're not married for sex.
All right.
You know, you're married because you have made up your mind
Right.
that you want to spend the rest of your life with this woman.
Right.
And she's your queen, and you're your king.
Right.
And your home or your house, your apartment, amen, that should be your castle.
Right.
And if you're the king, you shot caller. You know, you know. So that's the way I feel about it. You know, I have some things here I can read, and this outline I have here, and it talks about the union, the respect of a man for his wife. I don't feel personally that any man should ever curse his wife. That's me.
Right.
You know, that's your queen.
Right.
You know, because I don't have any daughters, but I have sons.
True.
And even today, all three of my sons, they say, Daddy, we never seen you touch Mama in a violent way.
Right.
So I have to thank God. Matter of fact, just the other day, my baby boy told me, you know, Daddy, we've never seen you act violent towards Mama. And say, for that reason, we have learned by watching you how to treat women.
That's what's up.
Yeah, be an example.
Good example.
Good example.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. You know, all this negative stuff.
Yeah, talk.
You know, you calling women bitches, whores, and all of that. No, I had too many sisters for that.
Right.
And so I got zero tolerance
Right.
of someone, you know, disrespecting my mother or my sister. And so I never really desired to be disrespectful to someone else's sister.
Right. You're always surrounded by women.
Yes, sir.
For them young men and women that's in college right now, they're just trying to find themselves and trying to just to get in a relationship, not marriage, just to get in a relationship. What do you have to tell them?
Well, I would tell them, first of all, the television, the media, have portrayed and painted a very negative picture concerning black men and women. When I look at the have and the have-not, when I look at how to get away with murder, when I look at empire, when I look at all scandal, is loving you is wrong, and all of these pictures, and I don't put a knock on Tyler Perry. He's just doing what people do to be successful in movie production.
Right.
You know, but I think we are portraying a really negative picture concerning marriage. In all of these movies, there's nobody faithful.
Right.
Everybody seems to be looking for extramarital affair, and so we're living in a world where it's free. Do whatever you want to do, and we feel that there's no conviction behind it.
Right.
So if I'm not telling you that I've been perfect.
Right.
I've been on the other side of the fence.
Yes, sir.
But I thank God that He brought me back.
Yes, sir.
Somebody ought to say, hallelujah. Praise the Lord. You know.
But thank you, Mr. Fred Thomas, for all your support and all your help today. I am LaVanson Atkinson, a.k.a. The Love Doctor. We'll see you next time on the One-on-One.